Hello, viewers in the chat. Oh, I forgot to pop up my chat. I can't see what you guys are saying. Anyway, hello, everybody. It's time for another banjo race. And, yeah, it's your host, GDO, for today. Joined with me, I got I almost said Pixel. We had that problem yesterday. Joined with me, I have CaptnDingPot and CrozB. Say hello, everyone.
Hello. Hello.
Um, yeah, this race is finally happening after so much hardship. It's actually a double header today. Directly after this race, I will be hosting Dalt's DLT versus Mium. So that race should be fun as well. That'll be a round 2 race. So, yeah. We just gotta wait for Dingpot to get back to file select, which I'm sure he is anyway because I'm delayed by quite a bit. And yeah, so enjoy back-to-back races. So, without further ado, everyone's all good and set to go. And CrozB, you have a completed file there.
Gotcha. I always do like the race thing where we have to press A twice before it actually starts.
Oh, yeah. I was just like, oh, is CrozB going directly to Grunny? Instantly wins the
Yep.
race.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, yes, this is round 1. This is round 1. Alright, so, are you, both of you guys ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Alright, start it up in 3, 2, 1, go. And good luck to you.
Good luck.
2, go.
Alright. And they're going to get started in just a sec. Let me go ahead and pause my music so we can hear Banjo-Kazooie music, and off they go. So, yet another race where we're not going to be seeing the exact same route. Both of them are playing FFM on N64, so at least they have that going for them. However, upon hearing what they're doing before the race, CrozB is going to be doing a RBA route. Meanwhile, Dingpot is going to be doing a an RRBA route. So we'll see Bubble Gloop come in nice and early on CaptnDingPot's side, and on CrozB we'll be seeing, you know, not Bubble Gloop. So I didn't see what the predictions were for bottle skip, but hopefully we'll be seeing 2 bottle skips. What's the difference between RBA? In reverse B adventure, you take the B backwards through the layer to Bubble Gloop and then just do Bubble Gloop. But with RRBA, reverse B adventure, you take the cauldron to the beginning of the layer and you get the layer jiggies going forward through the layer up to Furnace Fun. So RRBA, we do Bubble Gloop and then take the layer jiggies forward going to Furnace Fun. Versus RBA, you take the B from Click Clock backwards through the layer to Bubble Gloop, and that's when you detransform and then you just do Bubble Gloop kind of thing. Ah, yes, not Bubble Gloop, your favorite level. Yeah. Bubble Gloop is, yeah, I don't know who really enjoys Bubble Gloop as their favorite level, but anyone in chat, anyone think Bubble Gloop's their favorite level? Do we have a single person not trolling? Ooh, CrozB didn't get bottle skip. Jumped a little bit too early. Meanwhile, Dingpot going for the old bottle skip. And we got it. We got 1 bottle skip. Explaining in human language. You're very welcome. We not chat GPT up in here. You got a vendetta against BGS? Yeah, me too. So hopefully we saw some nice payout happen. It can only be considered if you exclude minigames. I mean, would you consider Flibbits a minigame? Like, there's no real minigame menu to, like, decide what is and isn't a minigame, right? So I guess it would be, you know, Vile for sure. Vile, Flibbits. Yeah. I don't know. I think Flibbits is fun. Oh, wait, yeah, there's Tip Tup too. I guess Tip Tup you could consider a minigame. Yeah, Tip Tup is the conductor of the turtle choir, but Tank Tup is the large turtle that you, like, enter to, like, get into the room. Yeah, I tried to add a Tanked Up voice clip, but it was too big, so one of these days I'll get around to adding voice clips. But we've been doing just too much Banjo Race action, and I've been busy doing other stuff, so... One of these days, one of these days. Busy tasking GR. Is it an updated task with new strats, or are you just trying to, like, beat your old task time? Like, you know, trying to PB with task kind of thing. So pretty standard Mumbo's Mountain coming from both of them. Of course, we have two FFMs, so they start with all their moves. Aside from eggs and feathers. Tons of new strats. Oh, baby. CrozB missing a few notes. So far, I guess it's pretty good that I guess DingPot's been having a pretty good Mumbo's Mountain. A little bit of, you know, awkward movement going through the notes, but he was quite nervous leading up to the race. So we might be seeing a big PB from him if he manages to pull it out. But I totally feel that. Whenever I go into any sort of tournament race, like, the nerves just, like... The nerves really just hit, you know. All of a sudden you're thinking about the race and that's it. You can't kind of get into your zone. But I imagine, like, once you're past, you know, the first couple levels, like, you eventually kind of sink into the shell. CrozB with a beautiful looking conga. I'm... Hello? Conga? Are you gonna beat your chest? Like, what happened? He just shot his first egg and then nothing happened. Conga, oh, there we go. He beat his chest. Okay, now he's good to go. Okay. I've never seen him wait that long without beating his chest before. So that might have been like an uh-oh, what do I do kind of situation from DingPot. Oh, now he has to start from the beginning again. Well, that was kind of weird. I thought for sure he'd be starting on, like, the second shot, but... I don't know, maybe it's because he fell down and he started getting hit by oranges? I don't know, I can't explain that. I've never seen that before either. Because he definitely hit Conga, for sure. It's just one of those things that's like, huh. Well, I guess that happened. Right, CrozB just finishing up the Mumbos section. Unfortunately, because we're both playing on N64, we won't be seeing any termites. I think we've seen just a few termites. I can't remember how many. I think it was 2 people doing termites. But I can never remember which route needs to do it. Alright, nice little jump setup from DingPot to shoot the Juju Totem. A little late on it, so I had to miss the second cycle around, but... It's funny, you can kind of tell what, like, you know, era runner I feel people are because of the strats they do. So many people doing the new strat where you kind of use the water level to jump into the jiggy and skip the jiggy dance, whereas other people still prefer to kind of jump off into the water. It's kind of interesting seeing the, you know, the scrambled nature of everyone's runs, right? Alright, let's see if Dingpot can get a good jiggy skip here on his lake. Jinjo, and does the jump. Lands right in the water. Perfect. Alright, so CrozB is not going to be going for TTC early. We got one TTC open, and I can't imagine that Dingpot will be going for TTC early either. Not with a 235. I feel like we haven't been seeing a lot of people go for it either anyway. Alright, did the nice little safe strat. Standing all the way up on there, he's not even going to slip off. But I guess you get into Talon Trot and then you can just run straight down. So I'm feeling like so energized for this race. Normally I don't eat very much for lunch, but I went to the store and I bought like all these things to make like this big wrap. And so like I feel like, you know, that's kind of given me like a bunch of energy to just like push forward through these two races. And even then when I do wraps, it's like there's never a whole lot in them anyway. But I decided to do it up. Win the race with all the energy? Yeah, maybe. Let's see, what did it all have in it? There was some lettuce, some like, you know, shredded or chopped romaine, I guess. Then I put in some tomato slices, and I made some guacamole to make a layer of that in there too. Ooh, the crab just kind of guarding the bottom of the tree. And then I put in some chicken and some cheese and a little bit of ranch dressing. It was so good. It's hard to wrap though. Put a little too much stuff in it, so it was very messy. Alright, nice gold split from Dingpot upon entering the TTC. Love ranch. I do too, but I haven't had it in a long time because I don't eat a lot of you know, things that you'd put ranch on. I just never buy like dressings or anything like that. And when I do, it's usually like blue cheese if I'm having salad or something. Is CrozB in a good spot? It looks like he's pretty close. Ah, yes, just barely nabbed the side of the jiggy with Banjo's hand. Alright, we'll see if the RNG is good to everyone all around. Again, another difference in strats. I feel like that's excellent. That's excellent calling the tournament a Scramble tournament. Just seeing everyone's like combined efforts. You've been watching so much Tui that you forgot what Kazooie run looked like? Yeah, I know, right? I've been watching so much Kazooie lately. Ooh, it looks like Blubber gave good RNG to both of them. Right on top of the jiggy. That's really cool to see. Instead of, you know, Blubber being, you know, way on the other side of the ship. Being like, hey, you know those couple seconds you would have saved? Well, they're mine. Alright, Dingpot got caught, so he should use a feather right away. And he does. So he's going to be kind of Ooh, nice backup from DingPot. Making sure not to like get a little too high, but still makes it into the treasure chest without landing. Good alcove jiggy from CrozB too. I feel like both of them are having really good TTCs so far. I guess in there instead of FFM or no FFM, I should have included RRBA, but I didn't want it to be too wordy. I mean, let's be honest here. We all have watched so much Banjo-Kazooie 2E GR that we forgot how fun Nuts and Bolts was. Am I right? Am I right? I'm probably not right. Ooh, DingPot used a lot of feathers there. Oh, but he still managed to get the orange Jinjo. Good. Gets the Jiggy in flight as well. I mean, Nuts and Bolts 100% is just like really long. I feel like any percent is the way to go for that, but even then it's still pretty long. Hey D. Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh, I don't think DingPot meant to land there, or meant to dive. But he'll still beat Snacker around the corner. Nuts and Bolts is fun when they're not attacking you in GI. I mean, that's the sequel to Nuts and Bolts. Nuts and Bolts and Washers. Alright, that looks like a Jinjo about to jump to me, yeah. Normally not do Nipper Skip. I would be surprised. I don't think DingPot has done many runs of BK. Looking at his splits, he has 6 attempts started with a 235, so I would imagine he's fairly unpracticed. He was doing a lot of practicing before this race, though, and like I said, he was sounding a bit nervous about the race, and so I mean, DingPot has a huge ability, I guess, to get a PV here. You guys can't see it because they're slightly off screen, but CrozB is running with practice splits or like new splits because he hasn't run the game in like I think he said his last PV was a year and a half ago, and he doesn't have those old splits anymore, I don't think. And so he's got new splits. So his current splits he has here is a 214, but his real PB he said was a 208. So it would probably take a lot to for CrozB to PB. Ooh, DingPot looked like he could have got those notes if he would have committed to it, but he didn't. And now he's kind of going for the... Oh, please don't beak bomb. Okay. He waited. He waited so that way he wouldn't crash land. I've seen so many people try to do beak bombs through the Jinjos a little bit too late, and then they just don't end up working out. Oh, we got the use the feather but still landed. So DingPot's... Does he know the jump off the wall? You gotta be in the shadow area. Jump up the shadow, the right side. Just jump up the right side. There we go. He made it. Good. Alright, so a little bit of sloppy flying there. Landed. He got the jiggy, so now we'll just go up and the rest of the route is kind of, you know, regularly scheduled programming. Don't CrozB races always go chaotic somehow? It's been a while since I've seen a CrozB race, but I think Asmi has casted a CrozB race that went like super crazy. I guess we'll see. Maybe that's why it took so long for this race to get scheduled, because curse stuff was happening, but I don't know. Alright, we see yet again the backflip off the honey hive in order to get the Mumbo token above Clankers. The coolest strat. Well, not the coolest strat, that's just a straight up lie, but it was pretty cool. Alright, good pipe jumps from CrozB. It looks like he's on set for a good cycle. Whether he'll get the Visibubble or the Invisibubble, we'll see. Meanwhile, Dingpot's got a lot of health here, so I don't know if he'll be like tackling the crab. Yeah, just to kind of keep it in place. Alright, and got it. Alright, very nice death warp. Alright, looks like CrozB got the Invisibubble. Ooh, and like just barely missed going through the key, so I'll have to do one more lap around. CrozB like, I don't know what you're talking about. Dot, dot, dot. Dot. But, I mean, we'll see. It's still early on, so who knows what'll happen to Dingpot. Yeah. Once you know, like, the proper way to swim, it's just, like, down to how well you can do the beginning of the level. So that way your gloop bubbles are kind of coming up when they're supposed to. For me, like, even before, like, I knew, like, even after I knew how to do it properly, I just kind of hung around gloop for a little bit longer than I was supposed to, just because I was so worried about dying to the drowning. But then I realized I could just look at my timer and it would tell me exactly how long was on my air timer. You just look at it and each air bubble takes exactly 10 seconds in order to like kind of go away, and so you just see when you're losing air and you can, you know, alleviate the anxiety. Or, you know, if you were being like, you know, ultra close, then... Alright, so Dingpot got snagged by the Champa, so his cycle is going to be a little bit off. But I don't think he would go for the best cycle anyway, so he'll be doing beginner cycle for sure. Or, like, at the very least, some crazy, like, other cycle that's just, you know... if I get there, I get there kind of thing. Yep. Loop all the way over there, so he'll be going straight for the Jinjo. Ooh, but he missed the note. Hey, it's Asmi, bringing Schlonkster's face to the party. Just hold your breath whenever Banjo does. I mean, in theory, most people should be able to hold their breath, like, longer than Banjo does, right? Because Banjo only has enough air bubbles to hold his breath for 60 seconds. I feel like most people can hold their breath for slightly longer. Unfortunately, CrozB missing Bolt Cycle there, so he'll have to kind of wander back up the pipe. And by Bolt Cycle, I mean Bolt Jump. You'll be missing a few Bolt Cycles. Alright, nice backflip for the honeycomb. Unfortunately, jumping over notes. See, part of me wants to be like, hey everyone, let's see if we can hold our breath longer than Banjo. See if you can do it for more than 60 seconds, but I feel like me just sitting here on commentary holding my breath for 60 seconds is the worst kind of like shitpost I could do commentating a match. So I think I'll pass on that one. Yeah. I just kind of like pass out on stream. I would like to think I have that kind of air capacity still, but I don't know. It's been a long time since I've tried holding my breath for anything. Very nice. DingPot with a jump off the hoop. I think CrozB tried to do that, but he was slightly too far forward and he kind of fell through. Oh, wow, I see how it is. I'm feeling attacked. Alright, so... Oh my god, DingPot, no! Well... I guess he may as well do this now. Since he's here. So, DingPot's level order is going to be a little bit mixed up, which is kind of unfortunate because we're not going to be getting a Jinjo Jiggy cutscene skip. His last Jinjo is going to be the, I think it's the blue one in the pipe vent. Or maybe that one's orange, I can't remember. Oh yeah, because the blue one's underwater in the pipe. So I think it's the orange Jinjo. Thank you for confirming, Gogo. Yeah, I had to think for a sec. Because I was also thinking, like, where's the green Jinjo in the level? I can't remember. It's one of those things that you know you could answer any time when you're doing a run. But then you just, like, you know, when you're thinking about it offhand, it's like, huh, I really don't know anything, do I? Alright, so CrozB ready to start his swim. It took a little bit of a long time to dive into the water. Okay, now we go up. So let's see how his... Oh, not even an attempt. Ooh, he's gonna dive under the fin. Okay, he managed. He thought about it and didn't get close to the fin. That was very nice. DingPot going for the Mumbo token. I feel like we see a lot of people skip that Mumbo token normally, just to like kind of make the cycle. Alright, not a bad clankers from CrozB. Except for he did have some problems with the mutant snippets. He had a little too fast there. Come on, you got this DingPot. Okay, he just decided to just go through. I guess he'll just get the notes on the pipes at the very end of the level. Can only do it so many times. I'm not even sure how you do the backflip that fast. I guess maybe if you just absolutely hammer the buttons, but I thought you did like that insta beak bust when that happened. So he's already done the inside. So we get to go straight for Clanker's back now. I feel like if you get that token, you can't like still make that cycle. I mean, maybe if you get bolt jump, but I thought even then it was still a little too tight. Clankers was also in 2E. Alright, let's see if CrozB can get his FP early here. Lands on the slope. Not bad. And that looks good to me. Just needs to nail the beak bombs now. And he's doing the flap in. Yep. Not gonna risk it. Oh, it's very doable to get the token and make it there. That would be hot to see. Really would. I guess everything needs to go right for you. But I forgot there's the part of the cycle where the bolt's like already in the air and you just have to make it before it crashes down again. So I guess that does give you a little bit of time. So I was talking to CrozB and DingPot before the race started. On CrozB, instead of a webcam on his like stream layout, he has a picture of the King of Town from the Homestar Runner cartoons. And I was I was telling him, I was like, I bet like maybe less than like 10% of people in like the chat even knows who that is nowadays. How many people in here used to watch the Homestar Runner Flash animations when they were younger? Alright, D. Rar says hi, I assume. Gogo doesn't know what that is. That doesn't surprise me. Probably the entire audience. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think 10% was even like pretty generous. Yeah. If you're not like at least 25, and even then that's like stretching it, I would say you probably don't know what it is. Well, Homestar Runner was a Flash animation, so it probably didn't have a French version. Wasn't cool enough. Yeah. Anyway. If you're ever If you're ever in the mood for a blast from the past, I don't even know if the website still exists, but you could probably find Homestar Runner stuff online. Since Flash doesn't work in browsers anymore, it'd probably be hard to watch it online, but I'm sure the videos exist on YouTube. Trogdor! Everyone knows Trogdor. Even if you've never heard of Homestar Runner, I'm sure you've heard of Trogdor. Alright, pretty okay Freezeezy Peak from CrozB. Yeah. You had to have been definitely on the internet in the 2000s. Man, I love that setup from DingPot. I know that it's like the old setup that's slower than just like jumping forward and shooting to the left, but that one where you just like you walk diagonally off the stump and then shoot an egg forward, but it kind of curves to the side, like that's still one of my favorite egg shots in the game. Just because of how it works, it's always just so cool to see. Alright, DingPot making absolutely sure not to take too much damage. I remember he was really worried about dying. Yeah. I didn't even know if it was pre-FFM though. I just never stopped doing it. But then again, I don't really do optimal stuff in this game anyway, so... Alright, DingPot makes it to the log. Meanwhile, we got Boggy Race number 1 happening on CrozB's side. I see lots of people grabbing that extra feather in the water. Alright, pretty good. Notes around the presence. Gets the Mumbo token. Oh my god, I thought CrozB was about to jump off the edge there. It just barely makes it to win the Boggy Race. Oh. Yeah. King of Town being like a boo from Mario. Ah, DingPot! He's having trouble with the flivets. Oh my god. That last flivet just didn't want to go down. He was hopping all over the place like a mad frog. Mad Frog. I think that's the name of the boss enemy from Majora's Mask, like the mini boss frog. Isn't the first one called Mad Frog, and then the second one's called Mad Jelly or something like that? Alright, we got some hut smashes here. CaptnDingPot burning all the thatched roof cottages. Is there another race after this today? Yes, there is, Atom Bomb. I'm going to be hosting Miam versus Daltz. And so hopefully that race will be exciting as well. Yeah, it's happening like directly after this one. It starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, so just in like about 2 hours. So here's to hoping these guys don't have a race that goes on for too much longer past, 2.5 hours. So yeah, CrozB said he was dropping some frames before the race started today, so if his stream does go down or kind of freezes like that, it is his fault, not mine. I know normally it's my bad for all the frame drops and stuff like that, but yeah, this time it's definitely his fault. Yeah, I was hoping we get Snopey in here for commentary just because, she speaks a little bit of Japanese, right? So that would have definitely helped the language barrier there. Pre-throwing under the bus? That's not throwing under the bus. That's just, letting me know ahead of time. Yeah, if anyone at runners want to do commentary leading up to the race, feel free to sign up there. CrozB does do the RBA route, yes. We have an RBA versus our RBA race happening here. DingPot just barely didn't manage to land on Tip Top there. Does he remember the code? Okay. It looked like he stopped for a sec there, like, where do I go? Where do I go? It looked like a pretty good turtle pattern leading right up to the end there, and then all of a sudden he has to go, like, do the grand tour. The nice little X pattern. Good boggy race from CrozB. Didn't lose, got all the notes. The kids' presents are all licenses to kill runs. Well, it's a good thing we're giving them to them instead of keeping them for ourselves. Ice key? Yeah, there's no ice key in there. The door has been smashed open and we got no ice key. Thank you for pointing that out, CrozB. Ooh, DingPot missed the honeycomb. He's got to jump back up. Not that it takes a long time to jump up, but... Alright, CrozB getting out of the water right at the right time. Not staying in too long and dying. Seen a couple people die in that room. I think the most famous one of all being Hag. I think DingPot was checking his health there, just to make sure he has like tons for the maze. All right, now we get to see everyone's favorite trick, MMM early. And by everyone's favorite, I can't possibly mean everyone's favorite. I forgot I added that one to the channel. Ooh, Dingpot turns his camera around this way instead of jumping towards the camera. I like it. Oh, it looks like Dingpot or CrozB doesn't get up on top of like the invisible fence. He just kind of runs out. Well, I mean, whatever works, right? Dingpot not going for the token behind Mumbo's. Very dangerous. Alright, we got late frame. That looked early. Good to me. Okay, there's one punch cancel. There we go. I'm starting to see the punch cancels now. Oh! Oh, he got it. Okay, good. Yeah, I know, right? It's once you see enough of it, you go, okay, that's definitely the frame that works. Yeah. It's like, how do I learn F? Ooh, he didn't break the window. Oh, oh yeah, he didn't. Okay, I thought he did. Yeah, watch me be able to do MMM early by the time this tournament's over. Just simply, not even by playing the game or practicing, but just by watching the races. I see so many people doing late frame that I won't have any way to know how to do early frame. Alright, I didn't see the window breaking there. It looked like the egg just cracked, but he clearly heard the sound if he didn't turn around. No. So far, so good. We don't want to see a Mr. Vile loss. And I mean, we probably won't with a score of 17-7. It's a lot of Yumblies. Mr. Vile just chilling in the middle of the room, being like, huh. Wonder what's going on here. Alright, let's see if round 3 is just as nice for Dingpot. I had to look at something on Discord real quick, so I didn't see how CrozB's napper skip went, if it went at all. Can somebody report? Was somebody looking at that? From watching races? Alright, very nice honey jump from CrozB, just straight on, straight off. It did not go? Ah, I see. That's how it be sometimes. Alright, so Dingpot's almost out of bubble glue. Ooh, very nice egg, avoiding the Ripper. I see lots of people doing the jump from the top like that. I guess it's so they don't have to kind of peck to get up to the very top. Wow, I can't believe that Dingpot's camera didn't flip there. Yeah, get all the notes first, then worry about the buzz bomb. There we go. Dingpot with a lot of health to get rid of at the end manages to get it off to the buzz bomb, but massive time save on his splits. So we'll have to keep checking in. Hey, Avio. We got a nice standing on the glass there. Didn't cancel text quite fast enough, I don't think. Otherwise, he would have been able to make it back before the glass was still solid. Alright, so no freeze easy peek early from Dingpot. He's just going to be doing freeze easy peek the normal way. Running straight in. Did that a little bit too early. The RRBA route never touches the FP layer flight pad. Yeah, that's true. Unless, you like, forget to get the layer jiggies. In which case, I guess, as a backup, you'd have to, like, go back. Alright. Church. I know that when Dingpot, it's time for him to do the church, he was really worried about the jumping down from the rafters into the church. Just because, I don't know, I don't think he felt super confident about not taking too much fall damage. But at the same time, during his practice run, he did the beak bust down, but he hit the ghost and took all the fall damage and died. So I wonder if he's going to be loading up on quite a bit of health here. And speaking of health, CrozB has like almost full health leaving the church, which is kind of funny. But it also means he's probably going to have to take a lot of damage in the toilet to the Champa. Whoa! CrozB with the extra token. Yeah, for me, like, I don't know. I don't know the token routes very well, so he'll find a use for it somewhere. Or he can just skip one somewhere and click clock. Alright, Dingpot heading up into the Christmas tree, going to get some notes. Some Jiggy, some present. Hello, Unkinderpine. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Hope your stream was a decent one. I'm a present. Give me to someone sad. What's the name of that pumpkin with a backpack? Banjo. Unless we were setting up for a pun here. Oh! Okay. Oh, no, Dingpot! The snowman, he's dodging left and right. No, don't go for it again. No! Dingpot, you gotta remember. Okay, there we go. You gotta remember the snowman kind of ducks out of the way when he throws the snowball. Okay. At least he made it without landing. Okay. What an excellent time to join our stream for those shenanigans. Alright. Pumpkin is almost done for CrozB. CrozB's gonna have to make really good aim to not bonk off or not tumble on this beak bomb. That'll go right in the loading zone. Perfect. Made sure to aim his shot. Dingpot was cruising through FP. Exclamation cruising. Hey, Yami. Yeah, I try to set a couple all sorts of things to commands. A lot of my favorite clips are on commands. I think Asmi added that one actually. I can't remember. The clips I know I have on there are exclamation hydrate, exclamation cruisin', and exclamation rap god. Yeah, commentator's curse. The rap god clip is great. It's one of my favorite clips I've ever seen on this channel. Alright, so Dingpot's a little bit behind Boggy here. He's gonna have a hard time with right leg. Oh yeah, he's not going for right leg. He's gonna do the legs. He's gonna do the legs individually. Hey, Steve. Going out of the way for the 2 gold feathers. I guess it's always good to be prepared. Alright, so CrozB out of his reset. He's going to be heading on over to Gobies now, where dreams go to die. We've been seeing a lot of people having pretty rough Gobies through the tournament with, you know, not so much dying, but a lot of people with really rough routes. Beacom Bocom. Alright, is CrozB going to be doing the gold feathers here? Yep. It almost looked like he was going to slide into the sand without doing the gold feathers, and I was just like, oh, what's going on here? But then he pulled him out right at the last second. But I guess getting out of Talon Trot and kind of walking around his, like, banjo, you know, was kind of the tell you needed to be like, oh, he's not jumping in there. Because I didn't mean to, Kinderpine. I've never seen anybody do that jump with that camera before, so I wasn't ready for it. It wasn't a thing that could have happened in my head. But then it happened. Alright, will CrozB get... Oh, nice and fast Gobi clip, and he's pretty healthy too. Still has 2 health left over. Alright, I've been listening real hard for the notes on the scarf. Didn't miss one, as far as I know. Scorf. Yeah, we're not gonna get a, I'm not sure what he was checking there. Maybe he was checking his gold feathers. Wanted to make sure he had 10. Oh my god, it's Dossie. From Straya. I like that copy pasta though. Gross domestic product. That's my alt account. Alright, here we go. Snowman legs, just what I thought. DingPot doing it nice and safe. Very nice. I like. CrozB is having a pretty good run. He's almost on... I mean, he's not quite on PB pace yet, as far as his splits go, but if he continues on the pace he's going, he could be. He doesn't have his real splits, so I don't know what he's like in time with for his PB, but he is very ahead of his non-PB practice splits. Alright, pretty good boggy race so far. Got all the notes, so we don't have to worry about dying. DingPot waiting there for just a second, maybe to let Boggy get a little bit ahead. The curiosity show. I'm curious about it. A couple of my family members like watching like the Great Australian Baking Show. It's like there's versions of it for like a bunch of different countries, but they like the Australian version best. Walking slowly behind Boggy with shoes on. Yeah, I mean, you got running shoes. That means you gotta run, right? Zumbo's just desserts. Back in the 70s. I mean, you never know. Classics are good to watch. Oh my god, Dingpot has so much health. He had full health going into Waz's cave. Shout out to Banjo Runner. I'd like to shout out UnKinderPine for making this excellent emote for the channel. Like for a real reason. Ooh, that was a nasty beak bomb from CrozB. Missed the rock. He went way up there. For a real reason? I don't know. I like the pine tree character you have on your stream. That's a good shout out, right? It looks ultra cute. Oh, right. I was I was like, Dingpot, what are you doing? You got the shoes, but you didn't hit the switch. Where are you going? But I forgot he's not going to the flight pad. Because he's doing RRBA. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, someone redeemed Shoutout to Banjo Runner. If you just go shoutouts to a blank, it's like, you know... That's boring. You gotta give a reason for your shoutouts. Why is this person so special? Everyone's special in the banjo community for some reason. Dingpot is doing RRBA, yes. That is correct, Asmi. Yeah. I mean, I didn't see if he also got feathers too. For giving commentators curse? Everyone on comms gives commentators curse sometimes. Oh, he's gonna get hit down below. Well, you just didn't commentate enough. If you did more commentary during that tournament, then you would have for sure. It's just how it goes. Next time on Banjo Race, surprise commentary from UnKinderPine Zero. I mean, if you're pessimistic the whole time, that's still commentator's curse. If you call out a million things, you'll get one of them. You'll get one of them, right? Ah, I see, I see. Kinderpine only in the commentary booth to sabotage the runs. I get it, I get it. Alright, CrozB almost at the end of his Gobi's adventure. Nothing super terrible aside from that beak bomb that I saw. There was a little bit of, you know, movement here and there, falling in the water as well. But, I don't know. The faster we can make it out of Gobi's, the better. Gobi's is always just such a terrible level. The aesthetic of the level is good. I love the aesthetic of Gobi's. Hello? He walked through the ring and it didn't count. And then when he, like, went back through it, it was fine. Hitbox ROM hack when? Is that even a hitbox? I guess it is. Like, something to do with the outside of the ring, like, doesn't count when you go through, like, the very edge. And I guess that technically counts as the bottom. Get on Wet about that. Maybe he'll put it in the practice ROM. Did Dingpot blow open both the barrels on the other side? I think he did. I heard a lot of cracking. Oh, no, he only busted the one. Alright, CrozB getting ready for the jump right at the end of Gobi's. Can we do it? I believe that is... Nope. No, no! He died! Okay. So, how we were talking about the PB stuff before, yeah. It's not happening. That is a terrible place to die in Gobi's. I mean, I guess anywhere is a terrible place to die in Gobi's, but that place sucks even more because now he has to get 95 notes all over again. Alright, Gobi clip round 2. He makes it look so easy. Someone give this man an award. I mean, you never know. This is a good chunk of time for Dingpot to catch up, but... Ooh, Dingpot was super worried about falling off the chair there. Oh, jumped right into the jiggy, didn't quite make it. Oh! Okay. I thought that Slappa was gonna give him the slap. I mean, they were probably gonna be a little bit late anyway, but this race wasn't late, so... And I'm not cutting stream between races, so technically the one stream I'm doing today was on time. Ka-ching. Got him. You guys all missed me seeing, or missed seeing me doing the finger guns. I'm sorry. At least one good part about all this is that you don't have to do all the Gobi stuff again. Gobi will still be waiting for him right at the very end. For some reason I was like wondering, oh, why isn't CrozB doing the match game? Duh. He already done the match game, haha. It's okay. We can blame this unfortunateness on Kinderpine. We know that she was being pessimistic from off stream and it kind of seeped in, right? So. Coincidence that this happened right after that conversation? I don't think so. I'm mixing up my streams. I just looked over at Dingpot doing the Ouija board. And I was like, what are you doing? Just collect the notes and get out. And I thought, oh yeah, it's CrozB in Gobi's that needs to get all the notes again. Ooh, just narrowly dodged that ghost. Very close. Alright, we're almost done with the notes. Just another Little bit to go. Gotta do water pyramid. Gotta do the underwater sandy butt. Gotta do by grabba. And for some reason we're coming up here and jumping from the top. I wonder, do you take damage if you come in from the top? Because it's a long way you have to fall, right? That's a strat. Dingpot killing the whip crack. Oh, no, you just fall straight down. I don't think I've ever seen anyone fall into this room without water in there before. So, something CrozB's doing that I'm not so sure about is he seems to be following the route for the notes instead of just kind of grabbing notes while he's in certain parts of the level. I feel like it might have been better for him to get the notes over by grabba right before the end, so that way when he goes back after this, he can just sort of, you know, go straight to Gobi. But I guess as long as you collect all the notes again, it doesn't really matter how you get them. Alright, going in for the gold feathers. Uh-oh, Dingpot hit the wrong note. Okay, there we go. I'm surprised that that didn't count as a wrong note. I guess it was like before the minigame technically started, so... Oh, missed the black key. Yeah, wrong one. Okay, now hit the white key on the left side. There you go. Okay, there we go. Now he remembers. Either that or else he forgot to like look at a picture. Alright, excellent Mott's hand. A little bit kind of weird in the middle, but... As long as you hit all the notes, right? You get the jiggy, and then you have to get the jiggy. We don't want anyone else forgetting it. Rip the bones. Grab is not there anymore, CrozB. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so CrozB's setting himself up to do the same jump he did a second time. So this, I guess, is like the salty run back. So hopefully he doesn't fail this a second time. Otherwise, we're going to be getting all the notes a second time. I mean, a third time. Okay, that should work. That'll work 100%. There we go. Okay, we made it. We made it. Gobi's is done. All he has to do is not miss the honeycomb. Got all 100 notes. Got the honeycomb. We're dead. We're out of there. Alright, this is the part that Dingpot was a little worried about. He has a lot of health now, so he's going to be doing the beak bust strat. Hopefully he doesn't land on the tee-hee. Okay, he didn't. Good. Every time people type that, I assume they mean to type GDO. Because it's like, you know, all capitals. Time for CrozB to be doing RBB finally. Hopefully we'll have a good RBB. We saw some struggles in engine room yesterday, as is typical with a standard RBB. Now we got the cute little pumpkin bouncing around MMM. Oh, missed the token. Just barely had enough tokens for MMM. I guess when you, like, whenever I did RRBA, I always did Gobies before Freeze Easy Peak, just so I could have, like, the extra tokens, so I wasn't so tight on MMM and Freeze Easy Peak. And that kind of gave me a little bit of leeway, but I'm sure I lost time overall not getting, like, the exact tokens I was supposed to. The old, you know, collect as many tokens as you want as long as you have enough strat. Alright, here we go. Engine room. Surely nothing could go wrong. So he said sarcastically. Yeah. Oh! 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 He saved it! I can't believe it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go that far down the pipe and still manage to save it. That was some insane mashing he must have been doing. Alright, well, I'm definitely awake now. That was a good alarm clock. Almost death in engine room. Makes it through the first fan, easy peasy with a single jump. I mean, you can't mash in 2E because then you flap out a Talon Trot. Alright, make it through the second fan. Second fan is so much easier for some reason. Ow! Alright, pumpkin down. Yeah, CrozB, I think you're going a little too fast there, but manages to make it through. DingPot gonna get hit by the Ripper. The comically large tombstone in the graveyard. That's the one thing I really liked about watching the Banjo-Kazooie randomizer matches was, you know, the sizes of enemies kind of stayed the same with the randomized enemies, so you could get gigantic versions of, like, other enemies. It's great. If anyone's into the idea of Banjo-Kazooie randomizer, get into it. It's hilarious. If you want to watch any of those past races, I got the playlist saved below on YouTube. Some of them were really good. Some of them were really close. And a lot of the Banjo randomizer races will start showing up in Banjo Race Shorts. I just put out one, but I have another one planned soon. Hopefully it'll be out soonish, but I don't want it to be out so soonish that I run out of content again. So we'll see. Oh, CrozB almost saved it, but it's way too low, I think. I don't think there was any way he was making it up. Ooh, DingPot got the special file, like, opening for the kitchen where Banjo gets, like, swapped behind. I love those rare ones. My favorite one is the chair one where he just gets, like, bounced out of the chair with the spring under it. Hey, Pixel, thanks for the raid. Hope you had some good attempts. All Garbo today? Sounds like every day. Grinding attempts is Garbo until it isn't. Am I right? But I mean, the real PB is the friends we made along the way, so. Alright, Dingpot going through. Not gold feathering before the door. CrozB gold feathering before the porthole. I feel like that's one of the things that seems to be happening to a lot of people is, you know, you mean to go into Talon Trot, you accidentally gold feather instead. I swear it's part of the, you know, the theory that no banjo runner actually knows what the buttons do. They've just done it a million times, that they just press the button. If you asked any banjo runner, what C button do you have to press to get into Talon Trot, I'm sure everyone would have to be like, for a second to remember if it's C left or C right. And I mean, yeah, that doesn't count. I'm talking about N64 runners only there. Ooh, Dingpot going for the classic Gobi clip. He's not quite at enough of an angle, I don't think, though. Oh, just barely missed it. Oh, he got it. Go, Dingpot, go before you die. Okay, he made it. 1 health remaining. I'm honestly surprised that Dingpot, for like the strats that he does, actually does Gobi clip. Because I would imagine for like most people, it's just kind of like, don't do Gobi clip, and you're probably saving time overall. Hopefully he gold feathers off here to smack the grabba, or slappa, I mean. Yeah, there we go. That looked like a little bit of awkward movement from CrozB killing the 2 dudes in that room. But maybe he didn't want to use another gold feather after, like, you know, accidentally using one earlier on in the level. Alright, pretty nice jump up to the ancient one. And he gets the free one over on the other side. Whether or not he's going to go for it is a question that's up in the air. Looks like he's choosing not to. Especially since he's only at 2 health and probably doesn't want to get biffed by the scarab. Yeah, missed one of the eggs there. Yeah, that scarab beetle is like absolutely vicious. Just kind of takes any attempt at all to, you know, get in the way of greatness. Yeah. It smells fear. Or I guess it's not even smells fear, it's just fearless. Like, it doesn't matter who it's messing with, it just gets right in there. It knows you could probably take it out, but it doesn't care. It just, you know, gets right in there. I mean, just saying, you're not wrong. But there has to be something greater. It knows what it's doing. Alright, we've got the scariest room in RBB, aside from engine room, I guess. Oh! Oh, okay, he has lots of health. I was thinking, like, man, he's going through this, like, not even worrying about those guys, but I didn't realize he had that much health. Like, obviously we couldn't see his health bar, so he had at least 3 going on, but... yeah, it doesn't even matter if he gets hit by one of these Chompas, just because that'll put him at, like, 2 health. Alright, CrozB about to end his RBB. Not a super bad RBB, I don't think. Not that I could see anyway, but I didn't see some of it. Just, you know, how it is when there's 2 runs on screen. Oh, Dingpot misses Grabba. Okay, he's gonna have to go up for the honeycomb. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay. I did not expect him to attack that fast. Dingpot getting an extra close look at the honey hive, making sure it's the one that drops health. Yeah, that was rough. That was a very rough scarab there. Oh. Alright, CrozB drops into the water, losing a little bit of time. But overall, not a bad RBB. But now it's time for Click Clock Wood. Yep. It's like that meme of the dude, like, yup, it's wood. It's like, yup, it's a beehive. Oh, Dingpot didn't poop in the other direction there. JK. Yeah, okay. As me, like, getting all set up. Alright, let's see if Dingpot has a better gobies than CrozB. Yep. It looks like he'll probably stay in the air. I think he's a little too far. Oh, yeah. He'll get the jiggy for sure as long as he flaps right away. Oh my god, okay. I was about to say, oh my god, is Dingpot going for a water pyramid clip? But nope. No, he wasn't. Yeah, going for water pyramid clip would have been like... Oh, had to look around for the Mumbo token. When you're like that close to the camera, I guess the perspective is a little bit off or weird or something like that, so... I don't know, it looked like it was on him, but not quite. The click clock begins. I'm sure CrozB might be having a little bit of a safe click clock later on, I would imagine. Because, I don't know, I feel like once someone dies in a level by accident, the rest of the game is sort of a... should I go for it? Should I YOLO? I mean, some people kind of stay in race mode and they keep going for it, but... I don't know, you never know. Alright, DingPot makes it over the first... Oh, he's not even in Talon Trot anymore. Oh, now he is. He's going for it, he's going for it. Doesn't matter where he is as long as he makes it over the other side. And he makes it! Sandy Butt Tomb does not claim another one. Nothing bad ever happens at Click Clock. Yeah? I sure haven't seen anything bad happen. Not me. Alright, DingPot not getting a quick dive there, but no big deal. He can swim down. Alright, CrozB doing soft lock number 1. Except not really soft lock. It's a weird looking angle for his Spring 1 clip, but I feel like you need to tilt your camera a little bit more to the right. There we go, he makes it. Making it work. DingPot making sure he has extra big health. He saw CrozB pass on and Gobies. Doesn't want to be next on the list. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's sort of a get over there and get it done kind of thing. The whole, if I get it like this without turning the camera, I can save time. I mean, I totally agree with that. I like setting up everything so it's like just so. This is the ultimate showdown. I feel like the ultimate showdown is still to be seen. Gotta let those, you know, competitors with uh-oh. DingPot's missing a note. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay. That note could have been anywhere in the level. Yeah. Thank goodness. It seemed like he almost knew where it was too, because he just kind of went straight for it. Maybe it was one of those like, I forgot that note, I guess I'll go back for it later, and then he forgot. Yeah. I used to forget that note all the time too. Just because whenever I did the one... Well, I used to forget the last one that you're supposed to get on the like ring around. Because when you do that one ring, you have to like... Or when you do the last face in the moat, you need to get that one note. And I used to always just run by it and do the pillar. And then when you're doing the setup to get the other ring, you kind of leave early to go up the hill and then down the other side. for the camera setup, and so I'd always leave a note there. Oh, the worm. Okay, luckily CrozB didn't quite commit to the jump fast enough that he couldn't like go back for it. Yeah. I mean, speed comes with experience. Consistency comes with practice. It's like, as long as you're consistent, you'll get faster. I mean, I guess speed also comes with practice, but... CrozB finally got baited by Schlongster's message. Ultimate destiny. Yeah, he knows. Alright, RBB from DingPot. We saw a pretty good RBB come from CrozB. So we'll see how this one goes. TNT box blowing up. Whoa! Dude, he just like jumped off the lamp in that room. Well, Martin, we were talking about Homestar Runner earlier on in the stream, just because CrozB has a picture of the King of Town on his splits. So it's even earlier than 2010. Homestar Runner was like 2004. The Ultimate Showdown came out before then too, because I remember I learned that song in 2005. Along with the Flash video and everything. This really is a retro stream. It's really making me feel old, you know? How come everything I like is old now? No, I played the bear game from 2000. Oh, that was a sick damage. Dude, he got shot straight to the left. I've never seen that before. Like, normally it's like at an angle and then you like get, you know, you barely miss the pipe, but that was like directly to the side. He must have been holding that direction or something. I'm Shifu and Condi is Uguay. Yeah? Condi's got the haircut to match it. A Lamau! Alright. Round 2. Yeah, I mean that's the part of you know, being in 30s is you can start complaining about being old and falling apart. Unless you're like really healthy, then sure. Alright, DingPot's trying really hard here to make sure he's like perfectly aligned. Is he gonna do it? Oh, he makes it through the first fan. Excellent shot. Tightness in your back from coughing too hard. Steve, you're a gym guy. Your tightness in your back you can't blame on coughing. Alright, come on, Dingpot, you got this. Hey, second fan, easy peasy. Yeah, exactly. I did a combination of both, so... In fact, I got a tub of corn nuts sitting right next to me that I was snacking on before the stream. Oh my god, that was such a sick clip from Dingpot. He like almost walked right through the window. Insta clip. Ooh, Dingpot's not going for the token in the lifeboat. I thought it was I was weird. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone skip that token before. But I guess here we are. It's the first time for everything. Right, CrozB going for the jump. Actually gets the acorn. I don't think I've ever seen anyone get that acorn on the first time with a jump from the side like that. And by that, I mean I'm sure I have, but I feel like it's really easy to miss it coming from that angle. I get into gymming and stuff, but then I like stop. One day I'll keep it up and I'll get real hot. But that day isn't isn't here as long as Doritos keep being so tasty. Oh, Dingpot getting smacked off by the Champa. Alright, take two. He killed all the Champas except that one and then just happened to miss. Oh, he's just avoiding it. Yeah, we're not even getting near that Champa. Alright, good skip there from CrozB. Dingpot sliding down a few times, but manages to make it up past the toll 8. I feel like we don't see enough toll stuffs. One runner, we saw one runner use the toll earlier on. I don't remember who it was though. But I remember we did see one runner this tournament use the toll. I'm sure if you go scan the I haven't rearranged the VODs on the BK Scramble playlist, so if you go back to like one of the earlier races at the top of the playlist, I'm sure someone did it. Paid the troll toll. If that's what we're calling it. If not, then never mind. I mean, that seems to be what I'm calling it these days, so perhaps. You'll use it now? Well, hopefully nobody uses it. Oh my god. Oh! Okay. I was like, oh, for some reason CrozB didn't take fall damage, but he hit the ice cube, which was even worse. Because that made him take damage and fall damage. At least he didn't die. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Yeah, that was like super rough. Like I thought he was gonna land on the flower, but then he just kind of kept going. Did I just curse him? Yeah, it wasn't me that cursed him that time. I'm just here watching things play out, you know. Alright, the TNT box got a little too excited and blew up. Not super good or bad since he was already up there, but not, you know, taking 2 damage from that box is good enough. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, if it does happen again, but I thought you meant the first time. If it did immediately happen like a second time, then sure. Head mess. Ooh, Dingpot makes it in and out of the oven without taking damage. Oh, CrozB missed the jiggy. Asmi's at the Fishman Island. Well, tell him to start watching One Pace. Watch One Pace up to the start of Act 3 Wano. He'll thank me for it later. Trust me, Asmi. You won't regret it. Alright, good winner clip 1 from CrozB. Is he gonna is he gonna do a good winner clip 2? Yep, looks good to me. Big pogs. The only thing it'll save you, Asmi, if you switch over is like 50 episodes worth of like intro stuff before the episode starts. And random staring at each other. One Pace is a subtitled project that just cuts out all the filler and the pointless panning. It's real good. For those weebs in chat who don't know what we're talking about, we're talking about anime. Yeah, like I said, Asmi, switch over. It's definitely a more pleasurable watch, and you won't regret it. Especially when you start getting into the next 3 arcs. Anyway, we got soft lock happening. I don't have CrozB's audio, so we won't know if he has a good or bad soft lock. It seems to be going on for quite a long time, though. Oh, he got it. Okay. I thought it was a little bit slow, but it's hard to tell without listening to the audio. Because it could have been fine, and then, you know, maybe he just did like an extra jump here or there. Alright, both runners almost at the end of their respective levels. CrozB just needs to get this last Jinjo. Meanwhile, I guess we got a little bit still from Dingpot in RBB. Oh no, we have another drop off. At least this time he waited until, you know, before hitting the ground to blast off. And by blast off, I mean start flying again. Dingpot has lots of health here, so he doesn't need to worry so much about dying to these Chompas. Does the old zigzag. Alright. Took a little bit of time for CrozB to get the clip, but he made it out. Now he's going to be going backwards through the lair, getting all of his jiggies. Dingpot being ultra care of Snacker there. Good jiggy skip on the buoy. Dude, the Snacker music is like just so intensely like, you know, it's like the Aliens music from Majora's Mask. You know, you see him coming and it's just like dun 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 dun. Alright, Dingpot's gonna have to take a ton of damage off this Champa here. I might even just wait to take like 2 chomps. Yeah, because he's got to take 3 damage off this Flotsam or whatever it's called. Oh! Oh! Okay. When it started jumping backwards, I was like, is he gonna chase it and die? But no, he was fine. Alright, we made it. No death. CrozB with a little bit of an awkward vase room, but he makes it out. Alright, and he's almost done his RBB. Just needs to sneak into Bubble Gloop real quick. Oh, didn't even hit the door frame before he started going up there. Alright, that... Oh, it popped out. I thought it was going to be close. Alright. And he's got it. This time he's made it in. Perfect! We got Bubble Gloop happening again. We saw it earlier in all of its glory. Everyone wanted to come back, so it returned by popular demand. At least that's what somebody told me. I just read what's on the cue cards. Alright, so CrozB at 6 tokens. I feel like he should be at 7 tokens here. Or like 3. Yeah, I think he should be at like 3. So he's got a lot of extra tokens, I guess. Again, I've never been one to know much about token routes. Why is Dingpot's stream so faded? I guess it's just the way he's got it on his stream. I'm just simply like restreaming what other runners have. The only time I'm not, and I do like, you know, bother to, you know, get something extra going on is like, you know, people like Log-Based Q who have like intense saturation happening on their stream, and they just have like, you know, the colors turned up to like 11. And in that case, I had to kind of turn it down a little bit. Alright. Schlongster just got a haircut. Nice. How much does a haircut cost over there? Or do you cut your own hair? Alright, time for Click Clock. Nice and quick flibbits. Looks like CrozB like routed his feathers like absolutely perfectly. Finishing off flibbits with with exactly 0 remaining. Dingpot being extra careful, not killing any of the birds. Having some trouble opening your garage door? Have you tried opening it? Have you tried turning it off and on again? If that doesn't help, I'm I'm out of ideas. Exclamation Tourney, what you trying to do, Schlongster? You trying to see the bracket? If so, it's exclamation bracket. Almost at the end, but GL, hey Oliver. Metropolis, you're banned. Have you tried getting off your ass and opening your garage door with your bare hands? Is that the answer you were looking for, Asmi? Bare hands. I like that. Yeah, get Banjos to come open your garage door. He has to learn the bottles move for it, though. Or maybe, I guess, Jam Jar's bottles doesn't do that anymore. Or maybe there's like some advanced like mole cousin that teaches you even stronger moves than Jam Jar's. Oh, you work in industrial automation engineering? Yeah, that's beyond my pay grade. Bozai? Isn't Bozai from the past, though? I mean, I guess, yeah, he's from the past. He's got those ancient secrets. Those ancient secrets lost to time. The ability to open doors. Although I guess Jam Jars kind of teaches you that with Regal Blaster. Lets you open the doors in... Dingpot jumped off the honeycomb pillar a little too early and had to peck the last bee. That's funny. A video on the lore? I don't even know the lore of everyone's names. Ooh, not Dingpot. CrozB tried to jump up on the platform, but got stuck. I mean, either way, you're getting the jiggy, so... And you're not skipping the dance. So it wasn't that much of a time loss. I love the strat when you get up on the boulder and just insta-gold feather it, and it just, like, instantly blows up. Oh, you missed a note! Okay, he saw it. I didn't see it, but I heard it. I feel like most people's usernames are just like some variation on their their actual name in some way. It's like that usually seems like the go-to for most people. Not sure what Dingpot was trying to do there, but he like got into Talon Trot and then just jumped towards the Jiggy. I feel like there was a little bit of wasted movement there, but how did I get my name? It's just close to my real name. Garage Dorrington. Okay, I guess Dingpot's gonna go for the Treehouse Jiggy and fall. I came up with this name when I used to play Ragnarok Online. In Ragnarok Online, all of your characters under one account have the different names, and so I named all my characters after like just inanimate. Oh no, Dingpot! Oh no! Oh! Dude, that was sick. I would have just like focused on getting up to that one platform instead of doing that, making it all the way to the end. Oh my god. That was insane. George Dior Hopner. When I played Ragnarok Online, I named all my characters after like inanimate household objects, just to be funny. And so I had a character named Hall Closet, I had a character named Kitchen Sink, I had a character named Garage Door Opener, I had a character named like, I don't know, Bedroom Mat or something like that, but Garage Door Opener was the only one that I liked. And so when I moved on to YouTube, my first account got banned because, you know, animation companies don't like their stuff. So I got slammed for too many copyright infringements. And then when I made my second YouTube account, I named it Garage Door Opener as a throwback. And then I just kept using it ever since. Dingpot is on PB pace. He's slowly losing time, but he is still on PB pace. Yes. Yeah, I had other usernames that I used on other sites that I never used anywhere else. Like, I used the name Hillary when I played Smash Bros. Just because I thought it was... I don't know, I like that name for some reason. And I used that name on GameFAQs as well on the message board. And then I used the name Lord Cal when I played StarCraft. But, yeah, after that, I just switched everything to, like, Garage Door Opener. Or GD Opner, just because... a lot of websites only have like, you know, 15 characters max that you can set your username as, and Garage Door Opener is actually 16 characters, so. Not a lot of exciting stuff going on right now on stream. I guess I guess Dingpot's having a pretty standard autumn. I haven't seen anything like super big go on there. And on the other side we just have Vile going on. The entire Mario movie on Twitter. That sounds legal. I'm gonna go see it in theaters soon. I just want to wait for a friend of mine to be able to see it with me. People are still obsessed with Geometry Dash. Geometry Dash was popular like a long time ago. Alright, Bubble Gloop is almost done. You love Peach so much in the movie? Yeah. TMI, TMI. Alright, we're down to the final minutes of the race. CrozB's all done with Bubble Gloop. Ooh. Okay, I thought Dingpot was gonna get smashed off the tree by that bird. He's being extra careful with his health. extra careful. But I guess when he's on PB pace, he doesn't really want to, you know, doesn't really want to risk it. I might know what that game is, but I've never heard of it. Like, just by hearing the name, I don't understand. Oh, Dingpot, no! Okay. Actually going down in the water is even worse, but he tried to kill that buzz bomb, but didn't quite make it to the other side of the platform. How many turtles did you find? 6? Yeah, there's 7 because of Tip Top. Unless it's 8 because of Tank Top, but maybe it's Bubble Gloop, so yeah, it counts Tank Top too. This, oh my god, Dingpot, no! That question about the which one is true in Freeze Easy Peak, that was the question that Dingpot got twice while we were setting up. Alright, here we go. Let's see how Ninpulk Skip goes. Alright. Oh no, he got a picture question! Alright, we're going to the backup square. Okay, backup square. Okay. Yeah, immediately go into Feather Dusters, the furthest one down, but at least he knows for sure that it's the wrong answer. If the backup is also a picture question, then you jump off the board and die. And try again. You really don't have any other options. Alright, nice Dingpot skip. In true fashion, I'll switch to CrozB's audio just so we can get some grunny music, just because grunny music is so great, isn't it? Yeah. Going for grunny questions is just a big no-go, I think. Those days are long gone. Unless you get like a grunny question on a death square, but... Bah! That actually hurt my throat a little bit. Ooh, just barely. I thought CrozB was going to be able to sneak like the very back of the broom, but not quite. Alright, he'll be able to get that beak bomb nice and easy. Good. Alright, good beak bombs, aside from the one missed one. But even though it was missed, it was still a good beak bomb. It used a feather. Same as all the other beak bombs. Hasn't the decomp been like at 98% for like 6 months now or something? Alright, nice Jinjo cutscene skip. We're just a couple eggs away. 2 Jinjo statues. 3 Jinjo statues. Making extra sure that he didn't get soft locked. He didn't bust that statue. Uh-oh. Did he get soft locked? No, I'm pretty sure he just missed. Yeah, he just missed all his eggs. I could have sworn I heard it chime. So I knew he wasn't soft locked. How do you soft lock? Just all of a sudden your eggs can't go in the statues. Well, one of the statues. It doesn't happen very often, but it happens enough that it's really annoying. Ooh, CrozB taking some hits. But I think he'll be good here. I don't know. People think it's lag-based, because it can happen if you don't get the cutscene skip as well. Alright, GG's. GG's for CrozB. Alright, I'm gonna go ask DingPot if he wants to be pulled in. Just one sec. Hey DingPot, race is over. CrozB won. Just wondering if you want to concentrate because you're on PB pace. Or if you don't mind getting pulled in. DingPot, hello?
Oh, sorry. I had my mic muted.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I don't mind being brought in. It's just I lost all my time save and fall.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure. Alright.
I just wasn't sure. Alright.
Alright, GG's. Let me just turn you down, CrozB. I can hear me through your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. So,
Is that any better?
yeah, a little bit. So, GG's. It was a pretty good race. I saw you were on pretty good pace for the entire race, DingPot. You said that most of your time went away. I see you're still ahead, though, yeah?
Yeah, but I was like 5 minutes ahead until fall.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
also, I've died in room in like the most weird way possible.
Yeah, I even said to the stream, like, I've never actually seen anyone get, like, sent, like, directly in one
Way
of
to
the
the right, yeah.
directions. Yeah.
Yeah, I got like a hard 90-degree turn. I don't know how because I thought I was really straight, but apparently not.
Yeah.
So that's like a good time loss right there.
Yeah. So
Or
I'm
what?
I'm not exactly sure why that happened, but I thought maybe it had to do something with like a direction you were holding after you made it through the fan or something, but
I give up.
It was on one of the fans.
I guess not sub 230 today.
yeah.
Uh,
It'll happen another day for sure, I
yeah.
believe. Anyway, CrozB, pretty sad to see your gobies.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, the death right at the very end always really hurts to see, so
Yeah, and I couldn't. I don't know. I feel like I was having trouble routing on the fly, so I just like did the normal route, but skipped
yeah.
everything with the notes.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like, up and down. If you like get all the notes as you go through the level and then you like forget to go to one place, all of a sudden you just have to go around the entire level again. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's like when you're doing a backup or something like that, you just got to do like whatever's, you know, whatever works for you.
Yeah, GG's though. It was fun.
Mhm. So, GG's because it is a round 1 match. Dingpot, you're not out yet.
I know.
Um I actually don't know where you're going in the tournament. Let's have a look see.
There's no one in that one losers bracket.
Oh yeah, so you're going there. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
right,
either I'm
right,
gonna be.
because yeah, you guys did your match, and Farah and Yami are trying their hardest to like get a race scheduled as well. I know that there's
Mhm.
some time constraints on that one, so Yami, I've seen you in chat. Hopefully, you guys can schedule up soon, but no worries, we know you're trying. And then I know that Emo and Jules had to get rescheduled as well, so that one's going to be happening sometime as well. And then, of course, Martin and Lolloway won't be happening until the end of May, so hilarious, I know, right? So yeah, that's it for this race. We got another one starting in like 10 minutes, so I'm probably going to get set up for that one. And yeah, hopefully that race will be just as exciting. So
Thanks everybody for coming out in chat support, and thanks for squeezing us in.
yeah,
GG.
no problem. Thanks again, Dingpot, for actually like being awake and ready to go and ready to race too.
Sure.
This doing the cast live rather than a recast of the VOD is definitely less work for me, so much appreciated. All right, well, we'll be seeing you guys in a few minutes. So, ciao for now.